Over 60? Eat these 7 cheap, high-protein foods to build muscle fast. For individuals navigating the golden years beyond the age of 60, the notion that building and maintaining robust muscle mass necessitates an extravagant expenditure on premium protein powders, gourmet steaks, or meticulously prepared specialty meals is a widespread misconception that often deters many from pursuing their strength goals. However, a revelation awaits, one that promises to not only redefine your approach to muscle accretion, but also to liberate potentially hundreds of dollars from your annual budget, all while delivering a greater surge in strength and vitality than any high-priced supplement could ever hope to achieve. The immutable reality of aging dictates that, after reaching the milestone of 50 years, the human body naturally commences a gradual yet persistent decline in muscle mass, typically at an annual rate of 1 to 2%, a decrement that, by the time one reaches the age of 80, could cumulatively result in a staggering 30% reduction in overall strength, significantly impacting mobility, independence, and quality of life. Simultaneously, the global market sees a relentless escalation in the cost of protein sources, a trend often amplified by a predatory fitness industry that capitalizes on anxieties about aging, vigorously promoting the belief that a monthly investment of $200 or more into their premium products is an indispensable prerequisite for sustaining strength and physical capability. Yet, the profound truth, often obscured by flashy marketing campaigns and celebrity endorsements, is that some of the most intrinsically potent and effective muscle-building proteins are not to be found in exclusive health food stores or online marketplaces, but rather reside unassumingly within the humble, budget-friendly aisles of your local grocery store, devoid of any ostentatious branding and performing with an efficacy that often surpasses, or at the very least equals, their significantly more expensive counterparts. Over the course of the past 3 years, an intensive and dedicated inquiry has been undertaken to decipher the enigmatic resilience of certain seniors who exhibit remarkable strength and independence well into their later decades, contrasting sharply with others who succumb to the debilitating grip of weakness and increasing dependence. And the astonishing conclusion drawn from this extensive research unequivocally demonstrated that the differentiating factor bore no correlation whatsoever with the amount of money spent on nutrition. Indeed, paradoxically, the most robust seniors frequently reported spending less. Their secret lay not in greater expenditure, but in sagacious dietary choices, meticulously selecting protein sources that their bodies, particularly their aging muscles, could assimilate and utilize with unparalleled efficiency, optimizing the conversion of dietary protein into lean muscle tissue. In the forthcoming elucidation, we will unveil 7 such extraordinarily affordable, protein-rich food items, each meticulously vetted and costing less than $3 per individual serving, presented in a graded hierarchy ranging from merely good to the absolutely must-have. Furthermore, a detailed exposition will be provided on precisely why these selections are demonstrably more efficacious than their costly alternatives, an exact breakdown of their monetary cost, and the most scientifically informed and culinarily practical methods for their preparation to ensure maximal muscle-building outcomes. And here is the truly astounding kicker, the piece of information poised to revolutionize your understanding of senior nutrition. The undisputed #1 food on this list comes in at an almost unbelievably low price of less than 50 cents per serving. Yet it delivers a greater quantity of truly usable protein that your body can efficiently convert into muscle, than many supplements that command a price tag 20 times its cost. 7. Sardines stand as an often overlooked yet immensely powerful nutritional ally, providing a substantial 23 grams of complete protein per can at an astonishingly low cost of approximately $1.25. While the mere mention of sardines might typically elicit a wince or a grimace from many, for seniors operating within the constraints of a tight budget yet resolute in their ambition to build and preserve muscle mass, these diminutive fish emerge as veritable remarkable nutritional powerhouses, far exceeding the potency suggested by their modest size and weight. The extraordinary efficacy of sardines in muscle building is not solely attributable to their impressive protein content alone, but rather to the holistic excellence embodied by the completeness and superior quality of that protein. Beyond furnishing all 9 of the essential amino acids that are critically indispensable for the synthesis of new muscle tissue within the human body, sardines are an exceptional fount of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, compounds renowned for their potent anti-inflammatory properties and their remarkable capacity to decelerate the age-related breakdown of muscle tissue in older adults. This dual functionality is particularly salient for seniors, whose muscles become increasingly susceptible to inflammatory damage as the years progress, and where persistent, low-grade inflammation can precipitate the erosion of muscle tissue at a rate that outpaces the body's natural repair mechanisms. Consequently, the synergistic combination of complete protein for building and omega-3s for protection against degradation is not merely beneficial, but utterly essential for maintaining muscle health in later life. Compelling evidence from a study published in the esteemed American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that seniors who conscientiously incorporated tiny fatty fish, such as sardines, into their diet at least twice a week over an extensive 3-year period experienced a significantly diminished loss of muscle mass compared to their counterparts who consumed fish only on an infrequent and sporadic basis. Researchers meticulously observed that muscle tissue, which would ordinarily be subject to destructive inflammatory processes, was remarkably preserved through the robust anti-inflammatory actions of omega-3 fatty acids, effectively creating a more conducive environment for muscle maintenance and growth. Furthermore, it is profoundly intriguing to note that those participants who consistently engaged in sardine consumption were not only able to better sustain crucial markers of physical function, such as grip strength and walking speed, but also demonstrated superior performance in these areas relative to those who did not, strongly suggesting that the profound nutritional benefits of sardines translated directly into tangible, real-world functional gains, contributing to enhanced independence and mobility. Beyond their exceptional nutritional profile, sardines present a compelling case for budget-conscious seniors, offering the additional advantage of soft, entirely edible bones, which serve as an invaluable natural source of calcium, a mineral fundamentally crucial for maintaining robust bone health, an area of increasing concern with advancing age. Each can, costing a mere $1.25, astonishingly delivers a protein quality and completeness on par with a piece of salmon that could command a price of $60, highlighting their extraordinary value proposition. Another critically important, yet often overlooked, factor is the unparalleled convenience that sardines afford. Boasting an extended shelf life, they negate any requirement for refrigeration until opened, necessitate no prior cooking or preparation, and are entirely ready to eat directly from the can. This intrinsic convenience permits stocking up on sardines when they are on sale, thereby ensuring a consistent and readily available supply of high-quality protein, a stark contrast to fresh fish, which is notoriously perishable and demands meticulous storage and timely consumption. Their culinary versatility is also noteworthy. Sardines can be effortlessly mashed onto avocado toast, adorned with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice and a sprinkle of aromatic herbs, incorporated into a pasta salad for a subtly milder flavor profile, scrambled with eggs to create a supremely high-protein breakfast, served atop crackers with a dash of piquant hot sauce, or even artfully blended into a homemade Caesar salad dressing for an unexpected nutritional boost. In the context of muscle maintenance and growth, consistency in consumption is paramount. Even the modest intake of just 1 can of sardines per week confers substantial and measurable nourishment that actively supports ongoing muscle development and repair. 6. Cottage cheese, a food often relegated to the dietary past, is experiencing a well-deserved resurgence due to its exceptional nutritional value. providing an impressive 24 grams of protein per cup and retailing at an approximate cost of $2.50 for a 16-ounce container. Despite its seemingly antiquated perception, cottage cheese stands as one of the preeminent and most financially accessible protein sources available to seniors intent on cultivating and sustaining muscle mass. The distinguishing characteristic that sets cottage cheese apart is its unique and highly beneficial protein composition, predominantly featuring casein protein, a marvel of slow digestion. This inherent characteristic translates into a gradual, sustained release of amino acids into the bloodstream over an extended period of several hours, providing muscles with a continuous and unflagging supply of the building blocks they require. This protracted release action is of particular significance and immense benefit for seniors, whose muscles, as a physiological consequence of aging, become inherently less efficient at processing and utilizing protein. The steady and consistent influx of amino acids derived from casein effectively helps to circumvent and overcome the challenge of anabolic resistance, a diminished capacity of aging muscles to effectively react to protein consumption, often leading to reduced muscle protein synthesis, even with adequate protein intake. To illustrate, one might liken this process to the difference between attempting to rehydrate by gulping down an entire bottle of water at once, where much is quickly excreted, versus sipping water steadily throughout the day, ensuring continuous hydration and optimal absorption. The prolonged release from casein ensures that protein is maximally utilized, minimizing waste, even in the absence of immediate post-exercise stimulus. Groundbreaking research conducted at McMaster University conclusively demonstrated that older adults who deliberately ingested casein protein experienced notable and measurable increases in both muscle growth and overall strength. In this particular study, participants were instructed to consume casein protein specifically before bedtime, strategically allowing the slow-digesting protein to exert its anabolic effects throughout the night, aligning perfectly with the body's natural nocturnal repair and recovery phases, optimizing muscle protein synthesis while at rest. A standard 16-ounce container costing a modest $2.50 typically contains approximately 100 grams of premium, high-quality protein, effectively positioning cottage cheese as one of the most economically sound muscle-building foods available, with a cost efficiency of less than 3 cents per gram of protein. For a clearer perspective, this remarkable value is equivalent to the price of a protein bar that often offers only 20 grams of protein, highlighting the stark financial advantage. Further clinical validation from a study published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association revealed that seniors who incorporated cottage cheese into their diet at least 4 times per week exhibited measurable and statistically significant increases in both muscle mass and grip strength when compared to a control group that did not consume cottage cheese. These fortunate participants also registered higher scores on bone density tests, a likely synergistic benefit attributable to the protein's interaction with cottage cheese's inherently high calcium content, which is crucial for skeletal integrity. A critical recommendation for maximizing benefits involves selecting full-fat varieties of cottage cheese over their low-fat counterparts. The beneficial fats present in full-fat cottage cheese significantly aid in the optimal absorption of protein and contribute substantially to satiety, promoting a feeling of fullness that can assist with weight management and overall dietary adherence. Furthermore, these healthy fats play an instrumental role in facilitating the absorption of essential fat-soluble vitamins, such as vitamin D, which is fundamentally vital for maintaining robust and efficient muscle function. The culinary adaptability of cottage cheese is extensive. It can serve as an excellent savory base when combined with fresh herbs and crisp vegetables, be seamlessly blended into smoothies to impart a creamy texture and protein boost. Enjoyed simply with a medley of fresh berries for a quick and satisfying protein-rich snack, or even creatively utilized as a healthful and protein-packed substitute for ricotta cheese in classic Italian dishes like lasagna, thereby enhancing both flavor and nutritional profile. 5. Lentils, often underestimated in their muscle-building prowess, offer a substantial 18 grams of protein per cooked cup, and can be procured for under $1.50 per pound, presenting an outstanding and comprehensive nutritional solution for budget-conscious seniors striving for muscle growth, sustained energy, and an array of vital nutrients that become increasingly indispensable with advancing age. The remarkable suitability of lentils for muscle building extends far beyond their mere protein content. It lies in their intricately balanced and unique blend of protein, dietary fiber, iron, and a spectrum of B vitamins, all of which coalesce to vigorously promote optimal muscle function, facilitate efficient recovery post-exertion, and support overall cellular metabolism. Iron deficiency, a prevalent yet often undiagnosed concern among many seniors, can insidiously diminish muscle strength and endurance long before it manifests in alterations to hemoglobin levels, often resulting in debilitating feelings of weakness and chronic fatigue that are frequently misattributed to the inevitable march of normal aging. Lentils, being an excellent source of non-heme iron, play a crucial role in rectifying this widespread nutritional deficit, thereby empowering seniors to reclaim their vitality and strength. Furthermore, lentils are notable for containing leucine, a pivotal branched-chain amino acid that acts as the primary molecular trigger for muscle protein synthesis, making them one of the relatively few plant-based proteins to independently possess this crucial anabolic signal. While lentils, when consumed in isolation, are not considered a complete protein in the strictest sense, meaning they do not contain all 9 essential amino acids in perfectly balanced ratios. They can readily provide all essential amino acids when strategically combined throughout the day with complementary protein sources such as grains, e.g., rice, quinoa, or nuts. This dietary flexibility renders them exceptionally valuable for seniors who wish to moderate or reduce their intake of animal-based proteins without any compromise to their muscle growth and maintenance objectives. A significant study published in the Journal of Nutrition underscored this benefit, revealing that older adults who consistently incorporated legumes, including lentils, into their diets exhibited superior physical function and better preserved muscle mass when juxtaposed against those whose dietary protein intake relied predominantly on animal-based sources. Researchers posited that this positive outcome was largely attributable to the abundant anti-inflammatory compounds found within legumes, which collectively contribute to the creation of a favorable internal milieu conducive to robust muscle maintenance and repair, counteracting the age-related inflammatory processes that degrade muscle. The high dietary fiber content inherent in lentils is another cornerstone of their health benefits, robustly supporting gut health, which is a critically important yet often undervalued aspect of efficient nutrient absorption and ultimately effective muscle building. A single pound of dry lentils generously yields approximately 8 servings of high-quality protein for an astonishingly low cost of under 20 cents per serving. Their culinary versatility is extensive, allowing for seamless integration into a multitude of dishes such as hearty soups, rich stews, vibrant salads, or simply served as a nutritious side dish. Lentils boast a comparatively shorter cooking time than most other dried beans, typically requiring only about 30 minutes without the necessity of prior soaking, making them a convenient option for busy seniors. Among the varieties, red lentils cook the fastest, possessing a mild flavor and breaking down into a creamy, smooth texture that is particularly ideal for individuals experiencing chewing difficulties. Brown and green lentils, conversely, maintain their structural integrity better upon cooking, offering a satisfying, meat-like texture that makes them perfect for robust salads and wholesome grain bowls. For optimal results, cooking lentils with potent anti-inflammatory spices such as ginger, garlic, and turmeric is highly recommended, as these not only enhance flavor and palatability, but also significantly boost their muscle-supportive properties and improve digestive comfort. 4. Canned tuna, a pantry staple, emerges as an exceptionally cost-effective and nutrient-dense protein source, providing a substantial 22 grams of high-quality protein in a modest 3-ounce portion for an average cost of merely $1 per can. For seniors navigating the complexities of a limited budget while ardently pursuing muscle gain, canned tuna undeniably represents one of the most advantageous protein options readily available. This convenience food astonishingly delivers the identical caliber of high-quality protein found in significantly more expensive fresh fish varieties, but at an unparalleled price point of just $1 per can, augmented by the invaluable benefits of an extended shelf life and the complete absence of any requisite preparation. Tuna's exceptional suitability for muscle building is intrinsically linked to its remarkable amino acid composition. It is inherently lean, naturally low in both fat and calories, yet it robustly contains all 9 essential amino acids in precisely the optimal ratios required to maximize muscle protein synthesis. This makes canned tuna an ideal dietary inclusion for seniors who are focused on increasing their lean muscle mass without inadvertently accumulating additional body fat. The lean protein profile is of particular importance for older adults because excessive body fat can exert detrimental effects by disrupting the delicate balance of hormones that facilitate muscle growth and by exacerbating systemic inflammation throughout the body, both of which are counterproductive to anabolic processes. Moreover, the protein found in tuna is characterized by its exceptionally high bioavailability, signifying that the human body can readily and efficiently absorb and digest it, a crucial physiological factor given that digestive efficiency often experiences a natural decline with advancing age. Pioneering research conducted at the University of Arkansas definitively established that older adults exhibited a superior efficiency in utilizing fish protein, such as that derived from tuna, compared to other protein sources, with impressive absorption rates exceeding 90% even among participants aged over 70. At the remarkable price point of $1 per can, consumers are effectively paying less than 5 cents per gram of protein, a figure that dramatically underscores its economic advantage. To contextualize this value, consider that many protein powders can command prices ranging from 15 to 20 cents per gram, and certain high-end supplements specifically marketed to seniors can be an astounding 10 times more expensive per gram than the humble canned tuna. For optimal nutritional value and meticulous calorie control, the astute choice is tuna packed in water rather than oil, as this minimizes added fats and calories. The most economical variety is typically chunk-light tuna, although albacore tuna generally offers a marginally higher protein content and a firmer, more desirable texture. Culinary integration is straightforward and versatile. Tuna can be consumed directly from the can with crackers, added to salads to amplify protein content, transformed into savory patties when combined with eggs, or mixed with whole grain crackers and an assortment of fresh vegetables for a swift and nutritious meal. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, judiciously advises adults who are mindful of mercury intake to limit their consumption of low-mercury fish, such as canned light tuna, to a maximum of 12 ounces per week. This guideline ensures that intake remains well within safe limits, while concurrently supplying ample muscle-building nutrition. Furthermore, rotating between various canned fish options, including salmon and sardines alongside tuna, provides a prudent strategy to further mitigate any potential cumulative exposure to mercury, ensuring a diverse and safe protein intake. 3. Eggs, often taken for granted, stand out as one of the most profoundly underrated and extraordinarily cost-effective options for seniors committed to building and maintaining muscle mass, with each dozen whole eggs typically costing around $2.50 and providing a robust 6 grams of complete protein per egg. For an investment of approximately 20 cents per egg, you gain access not only to a superior quality protein, but also to an intricate matrix of vital nutrients that synergistically support optimal muscle function, facilitate accelerated recovery, and offer comprehensive benefits that isolated protein sources simply cannot rival. The protein contained within eggs distinguishes itself not merely by its quantity, but more significantly by its unparalleled quality. eggs boast the highest protein quality score of any whole food, a testament to the fact that the human body can absorb and utilize nearly all of the protein they contain. This attribute is of paramount importance for seniors, given that the efficiency of protein absorption and utilization can unfortunately diminish with age, rendering every single gram of ingested protein crucially significant. What many individuals remain unaware of is that a substantial proportion, nearly half of an egg's total protein content, alongside other indispensable nutrients such as leucine, the critical amino acid trigger for muscle protein synthesis, vitamin D, and choline, resides exclusively within the yolk. A pivotal study conducted at the University of Illinois definitively demonstrated that consuming whole eggs after a session of resistance exercise resulted in a remarkable 40% greater muscle growth response when compared to the consumption of egg whites alone. This compelling evidence highlights that the rich array of nutrients present within the yolk significantly enhances the body's capacity to utilize the protein from the egg whites, thereby creating a powerful synergistic effect that neither isolated egg whites nor commercially available protein powders can independently replicate. Moreover, eggs are one of the very few naturally occurring dietary sources of vitamin D, a nutrient that directly and profoundly influences muscle performance. Seniors with consistently higher levels of vitamin D demonstrably exhibit superior muscle strength. Crucially, unlike many vitamin D supplements, which can suffer from poor absorption unless consumed with dietary fats, the vitamin D naturally present in whole eggs is inherently paired with healthy fats, which act to significantly improve its bioavailability and absorption efficiency. A single dozen eggs generously furnishes 72 grams of complete high-quality protein for an astonishingly low cost of less than 4 cents per gram, firmly establishing them among the most economically viable and effective muscle-building foods available. Their culinary versatility is legendary, and their preparation is exceedingly simple. They can be transformed into delicious omelets teeming with a variety of fresh vegetables, delicately poached and served atop whole grain toast for a wholesome breakfast, hard-boiled in batches for convenient grab-and-go snacks, or scrambled with an assortment of vegetables to create a fully balanced and nutritious meal. Emphatically, consuming the entire egg rather than selectively discarding the yolk is absolutely paramount to harnessing the full spectrum of its nutritional benefits. Recent scientific research has largely and decisively debunked the long-standing, often overstated link between dietary egg consumption and heart disease for the vast majority of healthy individuals, reassuring seniors about their inclusion in a balanced diet. Furthermore, the choline abundant in egg yolks plays a crucial supportive role in maintaining optimal brain health, an increasingly important consideration for preserving the vital mind-muscle connection, which is indispensable for effective exercise performance and for navigating the numerous physical demands of daily activities with independence and confidence. 2. Greek yogurt, a modern dietary staple, delivers an impressive 20 grams of protein per cup and is typically available in a 32-ounce container for around $4.50, establishing its position as one of the most effective and versatile foods for seniors aiming to build and sustain muscle mass. For an approximate cost of merely 80 cents per serving, individuals receive a generous infusion of high-quality protein that actively supports muscle growth and facilitates round-the-clock recovery. The unique and highly beneficial protein composition of Greek yogurt is a key factor in its efficacy, as it contains both fast-digesting whey protein and slow-digesting casein protein. The whey protein acts swiftly, delivering amino acids rapidly to the bloodstream, thereby triggering immediate muscle protein synthesis, a crucial anabolic response. Conversely, the casein protein ensures a steady and prolonged release of amino acids over several hours, providing a continuous and uninterrupted supply of muscle-building blocks, a characteristic perfectly suited to the consistent nutritional demands of aging muscles in seniors. Furthermore, Greek yogurt is naturally rich in probiotics, beneficial live microorganisms that play a critical role in supporting gut health, a factor that extensive research increasingly highlights as essential for optimal nutrient absorption and for mitigating systemic inflammation, which is known to accelerate muscle loss in older adults. A healthy and balanced gut microbiome translates directly into a more efficient utilization of the protein consumed, maximizing its muscle-building potential. A seminal study conducted at Tufts University demonstrated conclusively that seniors who regularly incorporated Greek yogurt into their diet exhibited greater muscle mass and enjoyed superior physical function when compared to those who consumed regular yogurt or no yogurt at all. The researchers attributed these significant improvements to the concentrated protein content and the long-lasting muscle supportive effects of casein protein inherent in Greek yogurt. Over a 12-week intervention period, participants who consumed Greek yogurt daily experienced measurable enhancements in crucial indicators of physical function, including improved walking speed and increased leg strength, directly correlating dietary intake with tangible functional benefits. A substantial 32-ounce container generously provides approximately 160 grams of protein, translating to an astonishingly low cost of about 3 cents per gram, thereby making Greek yogurt fiercely competitive with even the cheapest available protein sources in terms of value. Beyond its protein prowess, Greek yogurt is also an excellent source of calcium, vital for maintaining robust bone health, B vitamins, which are crucial for efficient energy metabolism, and the aforementioned probiotics for digestive wellness. It is imperative to acknowledge that strong bones form the foundational scaffold upon which strong muscles are built, rendering the high calcium content of Greek yogurt particularly significant for seniors. When selecting Greek yogurt, it is advisable to opt for full-fat, plain varieties, purposefully avoiding those with added sugars, which can contribute to undesirable inflammation and provide empty calories. Full-fat options not only enhance satiety, promoting a sustained feeling of fullness that can aid in dietary adherence, but also facilitate the optimal absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, further augmenting its nutritional value. The remarkable versatility of Greek yogurt allows for its seamless integration into a diverse array of meals throughout the day. It can be effortlessly blended into nutrient-packed smoothies, enjoyed with a medley of fresh berries and crunchy nuts for a wholesome snack, utilized as a healthier and protein-rich substitute for sour cream in various recipes, or even employed as a tenderizing marinade for meats, thereby maximizing its muscle-building potential across different culinary applications. 1. Dried beans, despite their often humble and unassuming appearance, ascend to the zenith of our list as the single most effective and exceptionally low-cost muscle-building food for seniors. Priced at an astonishingly low $1.20 per pound, a single pound of dried beans generously yields approximately 12 servings of high-quality protein, translating to an almost unbelievable cost of merely 10 cents per serving. This remarkable legume orchestrates a powerful synergy, combining abundant protein for muscle anabolism, complex carbohydrates for sustained and prolonged energy release, a wealth of dietary fiber for robust gut health, and an essential array of vital minerals, including potassium, magnesium, and iron, all of which are fundamentally indispensable for optimal muscle growth, repair, and overall physiological function. The rich fiber content of beans serves as a crucial prebiotic, nourishing the beneficial bacteria within the gut, thereby fostering a healthy gut microbiome. A thriving gut environment is paramount for improving the absorption efficiency of all nutrients, including protein, and plays a significant role in reducing chronic low-grade inflammation, a key culprit in accelerating age-related muscle loss. Furthermore, beans are replete with potent anti-inflammatory compounds, notably polyphenols, which actively contribute to the creation of an optimal internal environment highly conducive to muscle building and maintenance. Chronic low-grade inflammation is widely recognized as a major contributing factor to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, and the polyphenols in beans effectively help to counteract this detrimental process, safeguarding muscle integrity integrity. A longitudinal study published in the Journal of Nutrition tracked seniors over a 5-year period and definitively found that those who consistently incorporated beans into their diets exhibited superior muscle mass, maintained higher levels of physical function, experienced fewer hospitalizations resulting from falls, and ultimately enjoyed a greater degree of independence in their daily lives, underscoring the profound long-term benefits of regular bean consumption. While it is true that beans, when consumed in isolation, do not contain all 9 essential amino acids to be classified as a complete protein, it is crucial to understand that the human body possesses an innate capacity to combine amino acids from various protein sources consumed throughout the day. This means that amino acids from beans can readily complement those derived from grains, such as rice or corn, nuts, or even small quantities of animal protein consumed within the same day, obviating the necessity of consuming them together in a single meal to achieve a complete protein profile. This dietary flexibility also fosters variety, which not only helps to prevent flavor fatigue, but also ensures a diverse intake of nutrients essential for overall health. Different varieties of beans offer unique nutritional advantages. Black beans are exceptionally rich in antioxidants. Kidney beans are an excellent source of folate. Navy beans are packed with fiber and potassium, and chickpeas boast a higher protein content per cup than most other bean varieties, offering a spectrum of choices to suit individual preferences and nutritional needs. At an astonishing cost of less than 1 cent per gram of protein, dried beans unequivocally surpass all other muscle-building foods in terms of sheer economic value, presenting an unparalleled opportunity for budget-conscious seniors. To put this into perspective, 1 pound of dried beans contains approximately 9 times as much protein as a single protein bar, yet at the identical cost. While it is true that dried beans generally require a longer cooking time compared to their canned counterparts, this is a minor inconvenience easily mitigated by preparing them in bulk and then freezing individual portions for convenient, ready-to-use access throughout the week. Utilizing a slow cooker or a pressure cooker can significantly simplify and expedite the cooking process, making it a hassle-free endeavor. The culinary versatility of beans is truly boundless. They can be effortlessly mashed into savory spreads or dips, added generously to vibrant salads, stirred into hearty soups and robust stews for added depth and nutrition, or served as a wholesome side dish, particularly when paired with grains to create a nutritionally complete protein meal. Their inherent ability to absorb and complement a wide array of flavors makes them a perfect ingredient across diverse culinary traditions, from Mexican and Mediterranean to Asian and many other cuisines, ensuring that they can be integrated deliciously into virtually any dietary preference. In conclusion, the pervasive myth that senior muscle growth is an exclusive domain of premium diets and exorbitantly priced supplements is unequivocally debunked by the undeniable evidence. Some of the most profoundly effective and biologically potent foods for building and sustaining muscle mass are not found in specialized health food stores or boutique online shops, but rather are readily available and affordably priced within the everyday budget section of your local supermarket. Every single dollar wisely invested in these 7 extraordinary food items is not merely an expense, but a tangible and powerful investment in your enduring strength, your cherished independence, and your long-term holistic health and vitality. To embark on this transformative journey, begin by simply incorporating just 2 of these nutrient-dense foods into your weekly diet. Consider preparing a comforting and protein-rich bean soup for dinner, or enjoy a nourishing serving of Greek yogurt with fresh berries for a revitalizing breakfast, or even pack convenient and power-packed sardines for a satisfying lunch. Take a moment to track your current expenditure on protein sources and meticulously compare it to the exceptional value offered by these affordable choices. You may find, to your pleasant surprise, that you can achieve demonstrably better results in muscle building and overall health while simultaneously spending significantly less money, freeing up valuable resources. The paramount principle principle here is consistency, not elusive perfection. It is the regular and sustained incorporation of these foods into your routine that yields lasting benefits. Strategically stock your pantry with long-lasting canned tuna and sardines. Dedicate a block of time to cook dried beans in bulk for future meals. And establish a daily protein foundation centered around versatile eggs and nutrient-rich Greek yogurt. By embracing these simple yet profound dietary adjustments, you will likely experience a noticeable surge in energy levels, benefit from faster recovery after physical activity, and most importantly, preserve and enhance the crucial strength that underpins your cherished independence and overall quality of life in your later years. It is a liberating truth that gaining and maintaining muscle as a senior does not, and indeed should not, necessitate a financial fortune. These 7 inexpensive yet remarkably protein-rich foods serve as compelling proof that the most impactful and beneficial nutrition is frequently the most accessible and the most economical. You simply need to possess the discerning knowledge of where to look and the willingness to integrate them into your daily life. We earnestly implore you to share this invaluable video with anyone you care about who could benefit from this evidence-based guidance, empowering them to stay strong, vibrant, and independent without the burden of overspending. Furthermore, if you are eager to receive more meticulously researched, evidence-based tips for healthy aging that cater to any budget, we encourage you to hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel, ensuring you never miss out on future insights. Should you have found this video helpful and informative, please do make sure to hit that like button, as it significantly aids in the channel's growth and visibility. And of course, do not forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so that you are always abreast of our forthcoming videos. We deeply value your engagement and insights, so please take a moment to drop a comment below and share your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching, and we eagerly anticipate seeing you in the next empowering video.